off the body. The knees should stay fairly still. You're not rocking your knees. You're not turning or twisting your knees. The knees tend to stay in line with the feet. And so you've got to sink the hips a little bit. You've got to open the quad and tuck the tail under. That stops the knees from constantly turning. So this is just moving your center of gravity. Second one, this is to get blood to the fingers and toes. So there's a little bit of a flick with the wrist. And now you've been doing it a while, just feel the air going through the fingers as you come up and back. Just be aware of that movement of the air as you move the hands. We'll look at that in the Tai Chi as well. And the third one. So here the shoulder's nice and relaxed, and you're driving the arm from the hip. Okay, shake out. You just want to open up the knee and the ankle and the hip, because this is the area that we use when we stand on one leg, which we'll be doing after the short break. We'll be doing more work standing on one leg. And so this opens the inguinal joints, the crease, and that definitely helps you when you do stand on one leg. Given that we're going to be doing more one-legged work, you've got to improve your balance over the next couple of weeks. So the best way I know to improve the balance, you can start off brushing your teeth on one leg, holding on to something. That is also a good way to get started. That will give you a bit of confidence. Much better is to learn how to activate the proprioceptors in the body. That they get very lazy very quickly. So you've got to just lift the foot off the floor just enough to slide a piece of paper under it. You don't bend the knee too much and you don't lift the knee. You're keeping both legs soft, but not locked. And then once you've done one foot, you'll only be able to do it for 2 or 3 seconds. That's more than enough to begin with. So don't try and do it for a minute or 3, just literally just a few seconds. Now the tendency is to lean to one side. I'm trying to protect my Achilles still because they're still not strong enough. But you've just got to lift the foot off of the floor. And it's really frustrating because you think it should be so easy and it isn't. And then you do the first foot you did again a second time because your body responds really quickly. So once you do it the second time, the body's saying, oh, you want to use these receptors? Okay, you can use these. And then the same on the other foot. So just with that 2-minute exercise, you've started to improve your balance. And then when we come back, I'll give you a few tips about what you can do when you lift the foot off the ground and stay balanced. So we'll look at that in a couple of weeks' time. Working up the body, we're just going to loosen off the lower back. So again, it's not a complete circle. You're doing a semicircle. So you're not pushing the tummy forward. It's to the side and to the back and to the other side. And then back the other way. So it's more or less straight across at the front. We're trying to ease off that lower back. Shoulders next, so take the shoulders up to the ears. We're good at that. Take them down and down, up and down, and one more. Now have the arms away from the body and just do a very gentle 1/2 or 3/4 circle. So you're not doing the full circle where everything lifts up and the shoulders tense. You're just doing a nice gentle circle with the arm just hanging loose. just to be gentle with those shoulders. And the same the other side. Now, imagine you've got a really tight-fitting wetsuit on, so that when you lengthen on one side, it pulls the whole of the wetsuit up from the leg all the way across the shoulders up to the arm. The equivalent of that in our body is called the fascia, and it's a bundle of stringy fibres going up and down the body, and we want to work them because they're good for our health, and they're good in the Tai Chi, as I'll explain in a few weeks. So we want to lengthen the body, not stretch. So we're working from the inside out. And you can only lengthen these fibres when they're nice and relaxed. As soon as they tense, they lock together and make it difficult. So you allow the hands to float up, and you pivot at the elbows, and the hands go behind the body, and you relax the shoulders. Now, whatever's comfortable for you, just put your mind in the fingertips and circle those arms. Don't drop the arms too much, because mid-level they pivot again. So we're not trying to stretch, we're just lengthening, relaxing the shoulders, lengthening the arms, and allowing the arms to almost move themselves. And then relax. Now, having said it's not good for tension, we do a little bit of tension in the next one. We bring the hands up and we make the tiger's claw. So the little fingers and thumb, the ends of them are tight. And we bring that tiger's claw into effect here, and then we open, lengthening sideways the chest and the back. Unfurl the fingers at the end. Put your mind into your fingertips and relax your shoulders. And you might find you can lengthen just a little more without doing anything. This is quite advanced stuff, so stick with me. Lengthening, opening the back, opening the chest, opening the shoulders, opening down the arms, uncurling the fingers and lengthening. And then down. And now we're going to do that one side of the body, from the left foot to the left hand. Make the mental connection first, foot to hand, so that as the hand floats up, it's lengthening those fibres in the leg, as well as the torso, as well as the arm. Now keep the shoulder down and just get comfortable and relax your mind. And then ask your mind to lengthen the whole of that side of the body. And without any physical effort, it will do so. And then you can turn the palm and just bend the body slightly in the middle. And then bring the arm down slowly, don't drop it. Same the other side, so foot and hand connected mentally. As the hand floats up, it's lengthening those fibres up the leg, up the torso, up the arm. Then you relax the shoulder. Then you ask your body to lengthen all that side, foot to fingers. Turn the palm at the top if you like, and a just slight bend in just to open the side of the body. And then allow the arm to come down gently, slowly. And now we're going to do the spine. So we want the knees soft, the tail tucked under. We're going to drop our chin to we're not trying to touch our toes. It's no effort. Chin to chest. And then you just allow gravity to open your shoulders. Lengthen up the legs and across the shoulders and down the arms. Don't try and do anything, but relax your lower back. Just relax your lower back and let gravity have its way. Breathe in, come up slowly, and keep the head lifted so you're lengthening the spinal column. Head comes up last and you can do a shoulder roll. We'll do that one more time. Chin to chest, roll down. and lengthen. And then breathe in, come back up nice and slowly. So a little unusual set of exercises there, but they're all part of the Qi Gong and the Tai Chi. And now the head and neck, just to work the blood to the brain. So relax the shoulders and imagine the head is light. So that from the base of the neck to the bar waypoint, it's lengthened. And then you turn to look at the left shoulder and gently extend the chin. Back to the center, other side, and back. Forwards with the chin and look down, and back. And then bring the upper jaw back. Don't tilt the head back, just the upper jaw coming back. And then back. Now, tilt the head towards the left shoulder, just allow it to happen. Fingers reach for the floor. Back to the other side. Other side. Chin forwards. And then you scrunch into the spinal column. And then back to the neutral position. And then typically we put our hands on the dantian. We've got a gap under the arm so we can breathe easily. And we just circle the head twice in one direction. Nice, slow, vertical circle. And then twice back. And again, we spend a little bit of time getting the mind-body connection in a good place. So allow the hands to drop to the side gently. Shake out any residue tension, elbow, shoulder, fingers, wrist. And just soften the knees and keep the head lifted. So you're standing here in a neutral position, ready to begin the mind-body work. And the first thing is the ancient saying, leave your 10,000 troubles by the door. Whatever's going on in your life, just put all of that worldly issue to one side. This is your time. Then close off any external distractions and just allow those distractions not to impinge. Anything happens, just deal with it in a calm way and then come back in this peaceful state. And feel uplifted, feel positive with your spirit. Just feel that the day is a good day and all is well. We're now able to put the mind in the body. The mind and the body can become more holistic, integrated. Now, we're not used to putting the mind in the body, so it's not something that's obvious to do. So first we have to stop the chatter. The mind chatters away, and all of that chatter brings us stress. So we reduce the chatter by just observing thoughts as they come in. Thought comes in, don't respond to it, don't try and work on it, just observe it. And with a little bit of practice, you can quite quickly achieve that tranquil mind that comes after maybe hours of meditation. You can get it in just a few minutes. So the mind is at peace. And now we can put the mind in the body. So that visualization, sponge in the brain, fill it with consciousness fluid, get it nice and full, squeeze the sponge and feel the fluid permeate the body. You may have to do it 2 or 3 times, but eventually you'll have that consciousness all the way through the body. So now you're approaching this state of sung. Doesn't mean relax, it means without tension. It also means full. So your body is feeling slightly inflated and expanded. It's as if when you breathe in, your whole body expands outwards. And when you breathe out, you stay with that expanded feeling. So now you may be aware the arms are quite heavy and the fingers are full. So we turn the palms so the backs face me. We lose any tension, and we're not going to physically lift the arms. We're going to breathe into the body and expand the body, expand under the chest, under the ribs, under the arms, and the hands will come up of their own accord. Keep the shoulders relaxed and down. Keep the arms lengthened to the fingers. And then bring the shoulders more open and drop the elbows. Relax the knees and the lower back. Now you're in a position of just standing meditation. The arms are just standing there by themselves. They feel full, but they don't feel tense. And I want you to make a mental note. This is how you want to feel when you're doing the Tai Chi. The body is open and expanded and lengthened, full, but not tense. And with that mental note of the feeling, you're able to work on that when we do the Tai Chi. And then just allow the arms to condense back. What I'm trying to teach you here is what comes in the classics, the literature, after years and years and years of training. So just shake out. So I'm trying to advance your experience with just a few simple exercises at the beginning, because now your body is open and lengthened and full. We can do the Qi Gong.